As we all know, Hailey and Justin Bieber announced their pregnancy last week, and although some fans are happy, this does bring up a lot of red flags, so let's dive into it. Starting off, we have it will put a strain on their marriage. Now, the first year of marriage is often romanticized as a blissful honeymoon phase, but for Justin and Hailey Bieber, it was the complete opposite. Despite the expectation of newlywed bliss, the couple faced hurdles that tested the foundation of their relationship. In a candid interview with GQ in 2021, Justin revealed why it was so hard. The first year of marriage was really tough, he said, because there was a lot going back to the trauma and stuff. There were all these things that you don't want to admit to the person you're with because it's scary. You don't want to scare them off by saying, "I'm scared." Now, similarly, Hailey revealed to Elle in 2021 that after tying the knot, the two weren't having the time of their lives. "In the beginning of our marriage, I just wanted to hide," the model admitted. "I was like, I don't want people to be so in my business. I feel like everyone's up my beep. Can there be no anonymity? Can I have any of it back?" Now, having a baby will put them in the spotlight even more, and that might cause a strain on the marriage. Then there's Selena Gomez. Now, it seems like wherever Justin's name is, Selena's is attached, even though they haven't been together for more than 5 years. I mean, when Hailey and Justin made their pregnancy announcement, Selena Gomez started trending. It appears that people on the internet can't let Jelena go. Now, after the announcement was announced though, Selena did post multiple photos of her now boyfriend Benny Blanco. Did she post this on purpose, in spite, or was it purely coincidence? I guess that's up to you to decide. Now, Justin and Selena were on and off and first started dating in 2011. Now, the last time they were spotted together was in 2018, just 2 months before Justin announced his engagement with Hailey. Now, fans and myself believe that Justin had proposed to Selena when they were together, only for him to get turned down. Justin then rekindled his romance with Hailey, and they shared the news of their engagement. Now, regardless of what happened, whenever something big happens in Justin's life, Selena's name will always be brought up, and vice versa. Now we have that she's a mean girl. Hailey has been called a mean girl, and is that really a good thing? Especially when she's going to have a child. Now, Hailey has had many mean girl phases, but one of the most popular and talked about happened last year in 2023, and shocker, it had to do with Selena Gomez. In March 2023, Selena posted a TikTok saying she accidentally laminated her brows too much. Now, she was poking fun at herself, but then Kylie Jenner posted a photo of herself on her Instagram story with the words "this was an accident" written all over her eyebrows, and then another story showing a screenshot of her FaceTiming Hailey with their cameras held close to their eyebrows. Now, Selena fans accused the pair of making fun of Selena, and Selena was then spotted on a boat and paparazzi took photos of her. Now, Selena has lupus and she had a kidney transplant, so all the medication she's on makes her weight fluctuate, and now at the point when these photos were taken, Selena had put on more weight than people were used to seeing her with. Now, this led to immense body shaming, and Hailey just had to join the hate train. In a now deleted TikTok, Hailey, Kendall Jenner, and one of their other friends posted a TikTok and mouthed the audio, "I'm not saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right." Moving on to the visa theory. Now, many people think that Justin married Hailey so he could get his visa. Now, where did it come from that he married her for a visa? Well, the rumor began when DJ Khaled and Drake's song Pop Star resurfaced online. Justin is seen in the music video mouthing the lyrics "Ariana, Selena, my visa," which some people believe refers to the girls he's been with. Now, fans speculate the "my visa" is referring to Hailey, which is just kind of funny to me if we're being honest. Now, for those of you who don't know, Justin is a Canadian citizen. He has allegedly always resided in the US on what is known as the O1 visa, which is for individuals with an extraordinary ability in the arts or extraordinary achievement in motion picture or the television industry. Now, unfortunately for Justin, the O1 visa is a non-immigrant visa and doesn't lead to permanent residency, which is what he needs to be a citizen. Now, a US marriage green card allows a foreign spouse to live and work in the country, and they can also apply for citizenship after 3 years, but if you're applying under the 3-year rule, you might face scrutiny over the authenticity of your marriage. Now, the 5-year rule, however, doesn't need to consider the marital union portion of the visa, so someone under this visa might have a higher chance of becoming a US citizen if they apply after 5 years. Now, the pair have been married for 5.5 years now, so they wouldn't face any scrutiny if Justin applied for citizenship now. Now let's talk about why they got married. One of the reasons the pair got married was because they wanted to have children and didn't want to do that out of wedlock. However, they got married in 2018 and are now just finally having a child. I mean, obviously plans change, but if that was one of the main reasons for getting married, why didn't they do it earlier? Now Hailey has said, "I was married when I was 21, 2 months before I turned 22, which is insanely young. It sounds almost ridiculous when you say it out loud." She continued, "Although I do think for somebody like me and somebody like Justin, it's different. We've seen a lot for our age. We have both lived enough life to know that's what we wanted. They were so young and didn't need to get married. They could have just dated, but no." Now Justin also said he wanted to get married because they were waiting till marriage, which is weird because years and years ago, between dating Selena and Hailey, it was said that Hailey and Justin were friends with benefits. Now I'm sure they decided to abstain due to their religion, but I'm just kinda confused because that hadn't been an issue for them in the past. Then there's marriage issues. In February 2024, Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, asked his Instagram followers to pray for his daughter and his son-in-law, sparking concerns about the couple's marriage. According to Page 6, Baldwin reshared a post by Victor Marks, a founder of All Things Possible Ministries, that showed Justin playing guitar and singing with the Hillsong Worship. "Christians, when you please think of Justin and Hailey, take a moment to offer a little prayer for them to have wisdom, protection, and draw close to the Lord." Now in addition, he shared in his caption, "There are special challenges that folks in high visibility positions face." Now obviously this Instagram post raised some eyebrows. TMZ reported that the circumstances were related to something specific that's going on with the young couple, but neither Justin nor Hailey publicly commented on the situation. Now we have their busy schedules. Hailey's journey to fame began in the mid-2010s when she was catapulted into the spotlight, making a name for herself in the fashion industry. Now beyond the runway, Hailey ventured into entrepreneurship in 2022 by launching her skincare road. Meanwhile, Justin's rise to stardom began in 2009 with the release of his debut single, One Time. Since then, he has evolved into one of the biggest pop stars of his generation. Now despite their success, the couple's demanding careers often lead to time apart, which would be a challenge. Now the nature of Justin and Hailey's career introduces a unique set of obstacles, and throwing a child into the mix could make it extremely difficult. On to the spotlight. Hailey and Justin's relationship is in the spotlight, so the baby will be too. But will Hailey make a baby page and exploit her child? Now Justin and Hailey's romance has been a spectacle from the start, primarily as it evolved in the eye of the public. In fact, ever since they started dating, their every move has been scrutinized, dissected, and magnified by fans worldwide. Now the two have also been followed around by relentless paparazzi, leaving little room for privacy or discretion. And with having a child, they will be exposed to that too. Not to mention that family vloggers and mommy content creators are on the rise right now, so Hailey might go down that avenue. But not all people are fans of this type of content. While Hailey and even Justin might want to share their child's life with the internet, there have been growing concerns about these children not being able to consent to being filmed and being put on the internet for millions to see. The ethics of showing children on the internet is a debate that continues every day. Is unethical and exploitative, while others believe that with certain guidelines and precautions, this content can be produced in a safe environment. Now regardless, putting a young child, a baby, in the spotlight right when they're born isn't really a good thing, but that might be exactly what the pair do. Next up, we have Hailey gives no privacy. When Hailey was once on the Ellen DeGeneres show, she said something shocking. She reflected on the red flags that can exist in a relationship, and she then admitted to being guilty of doing the same things that she deemed as red flags in her own relationships, like checking her partner's phone. When discussing red flags, going through your phone when you're not around was mentioned. "I have done that before for sure. I'm the big fat red flag," confessed Hailey when asked if she had ever done that. She went on to add that while she may be guilty of this act, she certainly wouldn't do it now and wouldn't encourage scrolling through a partner's phone. Now Hailey admitted to having some trust issues while being in a relationship, and this made her want to go through her significant other's phone. Now if she did go through Justin's phone, what would stop her from going through her child's things? And that wouldn't be good. And finally, we have their health scares. Hailey has had some health scares the last couple of years, as in March 2022 she was hospitalized due to stroke-like symptoms and underwent a procedure to close a hole in her heart. Doctors later discovered that she had experienced a transient ischemic attack, TIA, often called a mini stroke, due to a blood clot in her brain. Now they also learned that she had PFO, a small opening in her heart that usually closes after birth, which was discovered through a transcranial Doppler test. Then, in June 2023, Justin announced that he had been diagnosed with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, a rare neurological disorder characterized by paralysis of the facial nerve, as he shared how one side of his face lacked movement. It's from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and have caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face, he continued. This nostril will not move, so there's full paralysis on this side of my face. Now Justin would then go on to officially canceling the remaining tour dates of his Worldwide Justice Tour to focus on his health. It's been a rough couple of years, but getting the right treatment that will help treat this so far incurable disease, and I will be back and better than ever, he wrote. Now hopefully their baby doesn't have any of these illnesses and is born happy and healthy. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 red flags about Hailey Bieber's pregnancy. Now, did the pregnancy announcement shock you? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.